To go ahead and create an email, you just get create new campaign. It's quite simple. You just got to give it a name that you would recognize. It's important to make sure that the names are unique. They don't need to be. They can actually be the same name as any other campaign, but it's important to keep them unique because if you ever want to create a campaign from a previous one, as in duplicate the campaign, you'll need to reference it by name from a drop-down menu. And if all of them have the same name, it's going to be difficult to tell which one was which. So usually it's good to have a naming convention. I typically like to add a name that's relevant to the content, and then obviously the date, and if needed, the time, if obviously you're sending a lot of emails on that same day that have similar content. So say for instance, I will send December mailer, and then I'll just say 01 12 2015. Then I know that I was sending a mailer for December, and it was the one that I sent on the 1st of December 2015. I then need to choose the recipients that I'm sending it to. So you'll notice here that I've got two options here underneath this demo test list. And when I click on demo test list, nothing happens. The reason for that is we don't specifically make you choose a list. We make you choose a segment in the list. Now, every single list that you create will have this all subscribers in this list. That basically just means send to the whole list. And then any other segments that we create, like I created the openers segment, will then appear underneath the all subscribers in this list segment. Um, I can then go ahead and choose either multiple segments or just the one, just by holding Shift or Control, and then obviously selecting whichever ones I need to send to. For now, I want to send to the whole list. I'll just choose all subscribers in this list. And it says here that if you're not seeing the lists or segments that you want, you need to go ahead and then create it because it doesn't exist. We then have the option of A/B split testing. A/B split testing is basically creating more than one email and benchmarking them against each other to see which one performs better. It's useful to do this when you want to see if a subject line could be better worded, or if a small change in your content, or say for instance a responsive versus non-responsive version opens better, and you can kind of tell if your subscribers are using mobile devices or not. Um, to do this, you just basically tick on the A/B split testing option. Then you need to select the test size. So this is how many subscribers out of your entire list in percentage terms would you like to use as the test amount. So for instance, I've only got 4 subscribers here. So using 20% out of 100% means I'll send this email to one person, and the other 3 will receive the winning email. Currently, at this size, I wouldn't be able to actually do this because I wouldn't have enough. So let's just say I had 100 subscribers in this list. It would then send 20 people the 2 emails that I create, so 10 each. And then out of those, whoever opens or clicks the most, it will then send the remaining 80 people the winning email. I'll then need to choose the test duration. It's basically how long the test will go on for. So once it's sent the email to that first 20%, it will wait this number of hours or days, depending on my choice, to collect the results. And then once that time has been finished, whoever has the highest open rate or unique clicks, will then declare the winner and be sent to the remaining 80% to obviously get the best result possible. Okay, those are the settings that you need to create. If I keep this ticked, it's going to prompt me to create more than one email. Now, I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to untick this, but essentially the entire process after this is exactly the same, with the exception that you need to create more than one email. A split test is specifically set to split against a campaign A and campaign B. You can create many, many more, but it needs to be more than one email. So I'll untick that for now, and then I'll just move on. The next option, publish campaign in RSS feeds, you can ignore this unless you have an RSS feed set up specifically for your campaigns being posted there. Then we've got Google Analytics integration. Basically, if you have a Google Analytics account and you would like to track the sources of your link clicks from your campaigns, you can do that. Essentially, all you need to do is click on Enable Google Analytics integration. And if you have any links in your account that have the domain of the site that you're busy tracking on your Google Analytics account. All you need to do is enter that domain here, and any links that contain that domain will then be tracked with, will be given a link tag, and the link tag will tell Google Analytics when someone travels through that link that it's coming from this specific email on your TotalSend account. So say, for instance, I have links that have TotalSend.com. It's irrelevant what comes after the TotalSend.com. It could be TotalSend.com/pricing, TotalSend.com/help, TotalSend.com/anything. All I need to provide is the www.totalsend.com without the HTTP protocol reference and without any sort of like slashes or anything like that. I just need to put in the domain, and our system will then go ahead and look at all the links in the campaign and find any of them that have the totalsend.com domain in them. Okay, once I'm happy with that, I just click Create Campaign.